other people who are really pretty spectacular to us. One is Don Franceschini, our Vice Chairman. Don, would you please stand? And Steve McMillan, our President. Most of you probably know our company by our cheesecake, but we're also home to some of the world's greatest consumer brands, such as Coach, Champion, Jimmy Dean, Hillshire Farms, and also our
whose purpose is to celebrate the achievement of women in this category. 4 years ago, our frontrunner was appointed Poet Laureate of the United States and consultant in poetry at the Library of Congress. It was an historic occasion, making her the youngest person and the first African American to receive this highest official honor in American letters. Today, she is the Commonwealth Professor of English at the University of Virginia, dedicated as a writer and a teacher to, in her words, achieving a higher profile for her poetry, not poetry as entertainment, but poetry as a way of opening a window onto the landscape of human emotions. And she has done this with dignity, eloquence, and a sure command of the power of language. And a last-minute bullet, her successful play, The Darker Face of the Earth, opens tonight at the Kennedy Center. Our 1997 frontrunner in the arts is Rita Dove.
Thank you. It is a thrill to be here in this Museum of Women of the Arts and to accept this honor from Sara Lee. I feel extremely lucky and privileged and happy to be able to spread the good news around. So I thank you. Imagine that you're 14 years old, all over again. You're a young woman who has been raised to believe that you can become anything that you desire as long as you study diligently and apply yourself. You're enthusiastic about all that life has to offer. You want to learn more, do more, be more, to fly to the moon and discover a cure for cancer all in an afternoon. Yet, all too often, when you turn on the television, intellectuals are portrayed as awkward, socially inept nerds. And when you open a glossy magazine, the vacant gaze of the fashion model seems to whisper, just shut up and look beautiful, and doors will open. Even at school, it's hard to reconcile your dreams with the peer pressure all around you. Other kids accuse you of ruining the curve, so you downplay every A you get so as not to appear arrogant. And if you belong to a minority, you have the extra stress of the exhortation to be a credit to your race or your family or your ancestors, while classmates demand that you show how cool you can be. And now high school awaits, where the main topics of conversation are boys and cheerleading, clothes, and cars. What can you do? Dumb down, get a purple mohawk and pierce your navel, transfer to a prep school and hope that things will be different there, or just keep applying yourself and be lonely? Those were the options when I was growing up, and none of them were very seductive. Today, however, there is a place for these talented young women. It's called the Program for the Exceptionally Gifted at Mary Baldwin College, a small all-female liberal arts school in Stanton, Virginia, in the valley between the Shenandoah and the Blue Ridge Mountains. The program for the exceptionally gifted, PEG for short, is the only formal program in the country that allows students to skip 2 to 4 years of secondary education while providing them with a social support system. The 14 to 16-year-old girls who enroll in this unique program have demonstrated through outstanding academic records as well as SAT scores most high school seniors would drool over, their ability to take on high academic demands of a university curriculum. They take regular college courses along with traditional students and participate in campus life as fully as their age and the law will allow. For the first 2 years, they live among themselves in a separate dormitory with a 24-hour staff of advisors and counselors, and in this way, they are challenged academically without having to suffer the social isolation so common among prodigies who advance out of their peer group. This is why I have asked that the Sara Lee Frontrunner Award grant be given to the program for the exceptionally gifted at Mary Baldwin College, earmarked for minority recruitment. Although these young women are called pegs, they are nothing like the proverbial round peg in the square hole. They may be dazzling intellectually, but they are also vivacious and fun-loving young women, equally at ease with their brains and their bodies, bubbling over with a love of life and all its mysteries. When I look at them, I am reminded of a Persian proverb, "Go and wake up your luck." Thanks to this remarkable program, and thanks to the Sara Lee Frontrunner Awards, these pegs can drill their own holes. Thank you.